Ooh, we got some answers this week in episode 7 of season 3. And I don't think I was ready for the plot twist of what the mule is or his background. I did not think that that was going to be where that went and why that was his motivation for taking over Foundation. I can't wait to see where this is going to go now that he's going to confront Harry Seldon. Uh, also, it looks like Empire is on his way out. He may have lost his mind finally. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. We're gonna find out. So, um, I think this episode had some of the most stunning visuals in terms of we have a really intricate fight sequence in space at the beginning of the episode as we see um, Haven fall and as the Mule's troops move in and take over everything. But perhaps the most visually stunning sequence of the whole episode was the hallucination sequence with Brother Day, um, who has gone down to Mycogen and is he. I mean, essentially, he takes a hallucinogenic drug to answer the truth serum. You know, he takes a truth serum to answer the questions of the girls, and in the process of this, basically confronts his own identity and the identity of Demerzel. But his fate, I don't have good hopes for Brother Day. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna make it. If he does, I'll be genuinely surprised. Um, or if he makes it out intact, I'll be surprised. So I would say that the heart of this is we have Empire 3 days away from his normal end, ruling alone because Dawn is gone. Day is off doing what he's doing. And Empire is basically having this last minute fling with the ambassador for the Foundation and appears to be, mostly lucid, but we also know that they lose their mind at the end, and that's why they have a finite end. They're only allowed to live for so long because the dynasty has shown over the years that once they go past a certain point of view or a certain point of time, excuse me, their faculties start to slip. And the moment I'm wondering if it started to happen is, he's having this dinner with the ambassador, and they're having this 3-day romantic fling, and Day's animals are roaming around, and the ferret is at the dinner table, and they're having this, he's feeding the ferret, Empire's feeding the ferret, she's petting the parrot, everything seems to be good. But then at the end of the episode, when he's off wandering the halls by himself, he goes to feed the ferret, and then as he's feeding the ferret, he just stomps the life out of it, smiles, walks off down the hall, and scrapes his boot off on one of the pedestals. And it's like, is he losing his mind, or is this just his way of saying fuck you to Brother Day? Fuck you for leaving me in this situation. Fuck you, Dawn, for what you did, giving the mule control of everything, for us losing our power. Like, I just don't know what it is yet. Um, the interrogation sequence where Day is under the influence is intense and incredibly well shot. Um, Lee Pace does a great job as always, and by the end of the interrogation, this girl who he had a fling with is starting to feel for him a little bit. But also they have this concept of like they want to rescue the robot. He's trying to explain to them you can't rescue the robot. She's programmed to serve us. If you try to break her programming, she'll kill you all. And I don't know what they're going to try. But at the end of the sequence, we get the leader um, of Mycogen shows up, and he's got like this staff with a robot head on the end of it, like a robot skull in gold, and he threatens Day with the scream, and I don't know if it's still got some faculties left in it or not. Remains to be seen. What I am genuinely curious about, because I can't remember where I've seen this actor either. I wanted to say it was Da Vinci, Da Vinci's Oh, there was a Da Vinci show. I think that's where I saw him from. But it could have also been um, Destiny is All. I haven't looked up his IMDb page yet to remember where I've seen him. Uh, but I know I've seen him in something. I can't remember the name of that show. It wasn't Da Vinci Code. That's the book. Da Vinci's something, which was a BBC show they did. I'm gonna have to look him up. But he shows up as the leader of Micen, and he's got, oh, he's not happy to see day. You know, he's like 1,000 years ago, you showed up here, you took this tool from us, and now you're back. I have a feeling they're gonna torture Brother Day. I don't know. However, I think the big reveal for all of this is that the mule was in fact a child on a planet where the Foundation, not Foundation 2, but Foundation 1, was. We finally see, quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. How corrupt Foundation 1 had become. And basically, he was from a breadbasket planet where Foundation had come in and was stripping everything out of the planet. And the people who lived there, who worked the fields, were only allowed to have one child. He was that child, but his parents had also had a little baby. And the Foundation soldiers, clerics, whatever, show up, um, find the baby, tell the couple, well, don't forget the one baby policy. We're going to be back in 30 days and you're only going to have one baby. Don't forget that. And then the parents are so terrified that they decide that rather than kill the baby, they're going to sacrifice their oldest son. And they take him to the edge of the water, and the dad tries to drown him. And the kid runs, and at the last minute, the dad catches him, drags him to the water's edge, starts to drown him. And this is when he gains his powers because he lashes out in panic and is able to control his father and mother and forces them to drown themselves. Gives his baby sister or baby brother off to some neighbors and then disappears and joins a pirate crew. And we see him ultimately confronting Harry Seldon, who comes out of well, at least the holographic version, comes down out of the vault, and that's where we get the fade to black. So I'm very interested to see where that's going to go because he can't manipulate a hologram. So I don't know where that's going to go. But interesting backstory because now he's not just some nameless, faceless villain. He actually has a reason why he's here and why he wants to take over the Foundation. Um, very interesting, very, very interesting. It's also going to be interesting because it's going to be Foundation versus Foundation. Ah. Along the way, Mallow gets his girlfriend back to the ship. Ultimately, does not end the way I wanted it to end for them. His uncle shows up, brainwashed, attempts to kill him with some soldiers. They drag the girlfriend away. He puts himself in a pod, launches himself into space, and who knows where that's going to go. At the same time, Pritchett, I think is his name, escapes and is somewhere on the planet of Haven. We don't know where yet or why. And the Mule has his protege, who I'm assuming is going to end up being, tracking him down. And of course, he has the mayor of Haven, the leader of Foundation, drown himself, which prompts the flashback of being like drowning's a horrible way to go, and that's when we get the flashback to him and his parents trying to drown him. So phenomenal episode overall. The dream sequence, the hallucination sequence, is probably the best part of this episode. But just we're wrapping up loose ends now, and we're in the end game because there's 3, 8, 9, 10. There's 3 more episodes to go for the season. Can't wait. Daily streams 4:30 a.m. Central on YouTube and Twitch, and I review a lot of shows, games, and films. So we'll see you guys in the next one, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.